the first creators kufika 100 million views on YouTube. Total views, that is.
So if I want to answer you that question, saying that you know, when we insist on consistency and hard work, it actually pays. If you scroll down my Instagram page, Adichin, you will see the first post that I made, I think the year 2017. I said that we are coming to change the game. At that time I had 6,000 views and around some few subscribers. It was back in 2017. So we have actually worked to get to that point. It was actually an exciting thing, but you always say that that's not the end. That's not the end. That's why ukituona tuko pia tunafanya a lot of things. Tunajaribu. Mimi nataka pia kila msee in the long run pia kuwe na your feeling of satisfaction. Ndio nimeinsist nikaambia wasee tukianza kufanya initiative yote, patience na hiyo consistency will pay a lot in the end. Yeah.
Okay, and also how have you managed to stay as a team since you started at this hivi? Unajua most people wakianza kwa wengi at the end people wanabaki moja, hiyo unity inakosa. But for you always been united since day one.
Working with people is not an easy thing. You're not ndambia kila mtu mwenye ako hapa. Working with people si kitu rahisi. So the main thing that afanyanga kwa teamwork ni ile understanding. If I know that I'm so different from you, I should actually accept the way you are. Isikue, let me not use your differences against you. So naona ile teamwork ili come up in that tuna understandiana, tunajua mse anakuanga hivi, mse ako hivi, mse ako hivi. Now what's the good side of this person? Tunasema each project, no, like we insist that each project there is always a positive side about someone. That's what I decided to invest in, not the negative side. You decide, yes, umse anaweza kuwa hivi, umse ako hivi, but there is something good about this person. Nikasema hii ndio sasa kitu kitakufanya tukue team.
So right now there's roommates on YouTube. Hiyo ndio inatesa kutesa. Ningependa Yvonne atuambie the idea behind roommates na pia what's the plan?
That is a very nice question. And roommates ni kitu yenye what we usually do in campus. Because most of the time people tunakwanga roomies and all that. That is just what happens in the life of campus students. Yes, in the situation. But Kenna is the best person to give more information about it.
Yeah. So ni project. Pia hiyo by the way tulikuwa na shida. Tunaona vile nikilikuwa naongelea hii story, nilisema tulikuwa na some problem ya kutafuta extra cast na wase wanaweza ni offer service. Leo mzee nimekaa hapa nimeshtuka kumbe watu wanakuanga na equipment. Kamera zenye nimeona hapa, lapel, mic, mzee ni watu wampatikanaje. Nishaitafuta mzee anaweza nisaidia hata kukuja kushoot na mic sound tu peke yake sound. Tafuta Juja. So roommates imekuwa success kwa sababu ni project yenyewe. Si wote tukikaa pamoja tunajua kama huyu ni comrade ushaishi na msee. Unajua hizo struggles na unajua benefits na advantages. Ni project yenyewe. It's not always about me. Kuna wasee pia tunafanya nao project. Actually, nasema my goal is to empower different people. If you go and watch that series, you'll understand that apart from me acting, kuna somebody, kuna msee tulimuemploy akuje kama kufanya cinematography, kuna msee tuliemploy akuja anafanya mambo na editing. So it's basically a bigger team. That's why naambia hata kitu tunawaletea hapa itasaidia ku expand wings ya kupata such services bila ku struggle sana. Next. Yeah.
Any other question? So, hi Kennar.
Yeah, hi.
So I'm confused from what you GTV. Why the name Content Cartel?
I want to ask you a question. Why do you call a table a table?
Because it's a table.
Because I'm the content cartel.
So in short, you're trying to insinuate you are the OG for...
No, I'm not trying to insinuate that I'm the OG. Najua mimi na believe kufika, mimi sijafika. Na mimi nasema kufika siku kwa the content cartel. Kufika ni kuangalia ni watu wangapi when I was doing content, ni watu wangapi nili impact. Now that's the real content cartel. Don't look hii hapa mbele mambo na content. Ni impact ngapi nime create. And I will give you an assignment. Just go and follow my story. line, look back, way back, you'll get a lot of impacts that I'm doing or I've done. Na hii nyingine tena.
And another question. Recently, Eric Omondi amekuwa hit at Kenyan artists na pia hata comedy. Kuna poster yake akasema pia comedian mmelala sana. So what can you respond to that?
Actually, we are not here to talk about Eric Omondi. I always say that we are all running different paths. Yeye alichagua yake, mimi nichagua yangu, kila mtu ako na path yake. Me, the main thing that brought me here was to talk about my path. Jani yenye tunataka tuchukue usi wote. Nasema impact, nasema na narudia tena ni it's not always about comedy and content. It's about once your comedy and content is out, ni nini uta benefit more from that. So wewe una content zangu, sijai kukupatia pesa, si ndio? Sasa si ndio inakupatia kitu tutakuwa inakupatia pesa baada ya kuona content. Okay. Yes. Yes.
For this project, the KAZI app, who are you? What are you? Are you an influencer, or a co-founder, or a partner? What is it?
I'm not an influencer for KAZI app. Mimi nimefanyia brands mingi sana. Na naambianga mambo na influencer ni kazi nafanya, but when it comes to KAZI app, I'm not actually an influencer. You see the people seated here, sini watu wenye tuko na the same vision. Ni kama wewe vile ulianza ukasema you are a reporter, but can you report news without somebody who can shoot you? Can you do something without somebody mwenye anaweza kusaidia kushikilia mic? Unaweza kuwa. Sasa mimi, my personal goal is comrades for comrades, that to stand against depression. His goal is also in line with what I do. Nasema when two heads come together, we can actually make an impact. So inamaanisha watu wote tumekaa hapa, we have the same vision. Na nasema sasa ni kama ni blessing. Unajua the right people come at the right time. Ndio nakwambia how we met actually. Ushaipita hivi mtu akakuangalia, akakuita. Akasema hebu kuja kidogo. Yaani ilikuwa inamsumbua kila siku na bado unaona ile yenye unaambiwa kitu na bado uioni na uzito, then the same thing like ina happen, unapata kesi fulani hadi useme manze kuna kitu liniambia. So inamaanisha si wote tumekaa hapa tuko na the same vision, na vision yetu ni to ensure wasee kwanza wamekuwa connected, wasee wamesaidiana, wasee wamekuwa employed, wamejiemploy, self employment kutumia nini? Simu. Wasee wakiwa unasikia wasee wakiwa employed, manza tutakuwa na kesi mingi za depression hata rate inaweza reduce kwa sababu tunajuanga pesa ni tangu manza. Unaona hata wewe vile umepiga luku. Sasa hii bana ungekuwa na pesa ungekuwa bala. Yes. Yeah.
Just to answer on that, he's a partner. He's a fully partner.
One more question. Tungetaka kujua your projections. Maybe the number of people you want to register within a particular span of time. So what are your projections, and beyond this, this press, what are you going to, to do to ensure that it reaches as many people as possible?
So he will answer on the projections. I will answer on after this press, our next step. Next step yetu tutakuwa kuensure that hii message tumepeana hapa imefikia as many people as possible. That's why tuliwaita. Ndio nasema hata hizi digital stations, let's also at least at one time, that was my opening statement, at one time nilisema yes wali plant seeds, nyinyi ndio mnachukua hizi seeds na news yenye itaandikwa from hapa mtatusaidia kufikishia watu wengi as much as possible. So our next step itakuwa from hapa, we are going to ensure tutakuwa na videos za kudemonstrate vile kitu natumika, tunaenda kumove from place to place tukipeleka the same message that vijana tuanze kujiemploy kutumia simu zetu. Maybe you can answer the projections.
Kabisa, thanks for that. So yeah, for us, when we started, we had of course some commercial ideas and some projections, but now since we changed the model completely, bro, ikienda vile itaenda, we are comfortable. Our main concern is sisi right now mtaani where I grew up, kuna boys wako veve wamekaa tu, they're just chilling. If we can at least remove a few of those guys from just sitting to being yani people yani wa maana who have dignity. We have no like, okay, we must get to this milestone by this time, we must hit this number of users by this time. That is not our concern. But God willing, and just to give you an idea, this year, besides signing with the Ajira project and having an MOU with Ajira on Ministry of ICT, we also were recognized. Kimchezo too, one of our developers, because they're part of a global development community. My developers wanajuana yani software vile wasewa media wanajuana. So one of our developers ali-register like a joke yani, oh, I've seen something, let me register for this thing, I see if anything will come from it. Kumbe that thing that he registered for was an Africa-wide award for the best mobile application. Sisi hata hatukuwa na habari. But pole pole we're being sent for emails, oh, you need to come and register, login, sijui nini. We were shortlisted out of 300 applications to become the first winners. We won an award in September for the MTN. You can look it up. MTN Business Application of Mobile Application of the Year for Africa. Nigeria, wapi, 17 countries submitted their applications. Us guys, we didn't even know that this thing was there because everybody who has seen it, we've participated in IT forums. Google for Africa, we've participated in so many IT forums. Everybody who was speaking to us saying, this thing that you're doing is impossible because so many people have tried. Wasee wengi wamejaribu, but because it's taken so long, most the guys who have tried before ni ile ya, oh, first you need to send me your rate card. Sasa unaambia mama for story ya rate card hajui. And us as Kenyans, we also have a peculiar nature where it's like, we kuja tutaongea baadaye. How do you put that in an app? You know? So all of those unique things that make us who we are as Kenyans, it's only Kenyans who, sisi ni watu hapa, sisi ni watu wa mtaa, sisi tunaelewa. It's only us who can develop and build that thing. So our first priority is to help as many of our brothers and sisters wajiinue, wakuwe na ile, yani I'm here, yani I don't have to steal, I don't have to prostitute myself, I don't have to whatever. Wajiinue, alafu we see if this thing truly, if we've been recognized in Africa, why not? Why not make this a solution? Because every single society saizi is struggling with this problem of idleness, unemployment, and lack of opportunity. So us guys, we just want to play a small part in the African discussion.
Question. Mine was just a concern, and when I saw your post about this, I came here to ask you and the other team of media about your concern about the future of the youth. This is about our leaders and where we are going. For example, you've seen El Command what he's doing. You know, El Command is pushing for our music to be played. You guys may rise. Nimeona microphone hapa ziko branded and these are good gesture. You get? But do you know the government, it's like, it likes scooping while kuna opportunity. You understand me? You guys will start making money. Then the government will be like, let's tax these people. You know? So what is your plan during this election in supporting youth leaders so that they can represent you in leadership? And when people start trying to tax you people, mnaweza tetewa. You have a long future. You know, we've seen people rise and fall because of bad leadership. And today I'm here as a youth, 24 years, but vying for a seat of member of parliament.
Oh yeah.
Win. So you guys, I wanted you to address. And
Are you part of the KOM? So are you part of Kenya Online Media? Are you part of Kenya Online Media?
No.
Okay, then just leave. Let us finish our job, please.
But it was just a
No!
concern.
Leave.
Should I?
No.
Should I?